been my mistake. Well, good morning. We are getting ready early. There's a couple of changes happening. Kelvin won't shut up about his axle being bent, so we're taking it out, even though he went fast as hell. I have to do something to the cart, if not I'll freak out. Arnold's over there getting sprayed down. This video just turned from G to PG to PG-13. Paul's talking to some old guy, and I'm here. Oh man, getting a cramp. Trying to do the best I can. Yeah, yesterday was good. This is round 6. Thanks for stopping in. We're gonna finish doing the changes. Get after it. Warm up, qualifying, heat 1, 2, race, and then do it all again tomorrow. So hopefully this change works and we get after it. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Well, for practice all day yesterday, I was on a U axle, which is the softest axle I could find for OTK. And it gives you plenty of grip in the rear. At the very final practice, the car started to feel snug finally. So I decided to go to an N axle. And then the N axle freed up the car a lot. So it went in the right direction. I wasn't very quick, but it got the car to unstick. So I was happy with the results. I didn't do anything with the front end. When I said I was running a little bit of caster, I just had 3-dot on top, neutral on bottom, and then I usually go to 3-dot on bottom and all caster out. This is not anything new that I'm giving away. You guys can ask me. I'll give you my whole setup. It probably won't work for you. It might work for you. I know it works for me. I am a very top-heavy guy, so I gotta make things work out. Also, my front to rear percentage is 43 and 57. So if there's anything else you want to know, just ask me. I joke around with Paul that we chase the ghosts all the time, because there's a setup that I always go to and it always works. And I don't know why I change it up so much, but I just play around with the setups around it. So I have a good baseline setup, and right now we're getting pretty close to it. I still have the rear pretty narrow. I'm only around 50 inches right now, and the front's not that wide as I usually go. It's like 46 3/4. But this is a track I love. I went in the right direction by freeing up the cart, so now I'm hoping that the tires give me the grip that I need. Overall, very happy with the warm-up. Practice in the books. Don't want to talk about it. Didn't go as fast as I wanted to, that's for sure. So got new tires. Hopefully that helps, because I'm a second down. That ain't good. So put some new tires and hopefully it works from now on. Qualifying for me, I always try, it really doesn't matter about happy hour, in my opinion. I want to be actually somewhere in the midfield. So being P10 for warm-up doesn't hurt me at all. I always try to get a toe. I did not get close enough for a toe. I had to make a pass early in the qualifying session, and then I was trying to run down these two guys in front so I can get a good toe lap in, because usually that's how I end up qualifying so well. But the kart was really quick, very great. It rotated beautifully in this double left section, set me up for the right hand. I was super fast there. The kart drove like a monster. Gearing, I was messing around with because I could carry a lot more speed. So I was playing around with it. Like I said, these Maxim motors have a little bit different range we'd like to run in. So I'm still playing around with that. But P4, couldn't be happier. Tires fixed the issue. Look who is here. We got Ruben, pro racer. Got Fernando. He's been doing old car shit from Goodwill. Brooke, she's retired. Qualifying went well. Kart's a little on the free side. We may let the kart come to us, or I might swap an axle. I know, because I'm going to end up on the axle that I want to be on, so we'll see. Might let it ride for the first heat and then see how it goes in the second heat. So yeah, qualifying went well. P4, 3/10 off the leaders. Congratulations to Todd, fast lap. And that 64 Coyote, he was fast too. Somebody else beat me, but I didn't know who was in front. So got to find a little bit more speed in her. Everything else is it's all down the driver, and maybe I'll snug it up, maybe I'll let it come to me. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. All right, for heat number 1, I'm starting P4s on the outside. This is actually a pretty good place to start. I think the outside, at least for that master's class, was pretty good. I wanted to be on the outside. I did not want to be on the inside because after turn 1, if you hold the outside and we're giving each other plenty of space, you can get set up really well for the inside. So like right here, 64 is going to go through. I'm going to follow him through right now because this sets us up for the inside on this kink, and then leaves the 99 out to dry. So overall, kart was not the quickest at the very beginning. I start off on really low tire pressure. I run super low tire pressure. I start off usually around 8 to 9s, usually where I like to hang out. I might go up to 10 depending on what the track gives me, but I like to start really low. I'm a heavy guy. I work the tires hard, so the tire pressures come up pretty quickly. So at the beginning, I just got to hold on to it for the first 1 or 2 laps, and then after that, when the tires come in, the kart is a rocket. I mean, I'm able to run down these guys pretty easily. Not Todd. Todd was doing pretty good, and 64 was fast. But once the kart came in, it was really quick, and I could make a move when I wanted to, where I wanted to. 64 gets a little squirrely there. I'm gonna go, once I see this, I'm gonna make my mind up. I'm gonna take the position, and I'm gonna try to run down Todd. Okay, I don't know what happened coming up here. Maybe a lapse in judgment, pushed the kart too hard, just didn't pay attention. Something goes wrong. Definitely goes wrong. But everywhere else, the kart was just really quick. And there are some areas of the track that can gain a lot of time. Coming down here, you want to use the curbing. I ran it out wide, just trying to push too hard. Right here, the car will just rotate perfectly, get to apex, and then have a nice little slingshot out. This final corner, I was able to hold it wide open pretty easily. Kart was just doing great. You just had to turn in a little early so you wouldn't wash out wide and get into the grass. I think we have 2 laps to go. Basically, I go, you can see me, I gain here on Todd, and I start doing well. And then I'm just going to run it right off the track here. I missed the inside. I didn't get a good grip, and then bam, just overran it. 64 is going to get back by me. And then here I'm sitting 3rd. I don't want to finish 3rd. I wanted the outside. So, but it looked like Insco and the 99 thought the same thing too, that they didn't want to finish on the inside. So, yeah, they're behind me, and I'm just hoping one of them gets by me. So I go down to the bottom, make a little move, just to show them that I'm going to cover off the inside. And then on this last lap, I'm just trying to find a way where I can end up finishing 4th and not 5th, because when I glance back, there's 2 of them back there. I protect a little bit on the inside as well. Inskill doesn't make a move, so at this point now, I'm really wondering where he wants to finish. And here's the chess match. It just comes down to where you want to start. I thought the outside lane was much better to start, and I did not want to end up on the inside, but at the same time, I just needed one of them to pass me, not 2 of them to pass me. So it was really like cutting it really close when it came down to it. Right here, I'm going to cover off the inside. I'm going to slow down, way down, taking this corner, and then I covered back off the inside as well. And at the line, thank God, Insco clips me. He didn't want to pass me, but the 99 was pushing him, so he was like, dang it. I was happy I finished before. Kart performed well. Driver needs to step up his game. We just got done with the heat race. As you can see, a little hot. Freaking way too hot. Kart's fast. It's good. I took some more caster out of it. It's really free as it is, so taking caster out of it probably screwed me over, but steering wheel got a little heavy, so I had too much front bite. Hopefully it settles down the rear and we're good to go. I'm going to do a gear change. I don't know why, just to try it out. If I finish top 5 or top 6 in this heat race, that's good enough for going for the win in the finals. So super happy. The competitors are racing great. It's really close. I mean, there's a shot to win it. You just gotta be there at the end. That's it. I hope I survive the next 2 heat races. The next heat race in the final. That's what I need. I just need to survive the race. All right. I wanted the outside, and I thought it was going to turn out exactly how I wanted to. I didn't get the best of starts. The 64 and I kind of we didn't get the best of starts. I was trying to edge him along. He wanted to slow down a little bit because Todd likes to play the game of go fast, go slow, go fast, go slow. So we were trying to match him. We got a little bit behind. We didn't get that good of a start. So I'm going to fall back to 4th. And I think I have enough space to slide in. The 99 is completely my fault. I go to cut in. Boom. Bam. Kart goes over. Lands on top of me. Then I get ejected. Looking at the replay in slow motion, Kart lands on top of me the first time. I cover up my face. I didn't want anything to happen to the helmet. And then I get ejected. I didn't feel that much pain, but the adrenaline was pumping. CKNA did an amazing job. Threw the red flag immediately. Thanks to them. After I got up and they flipped the kart over, I actually walked over to a kart to make sure, let's see if I can get back on it. Rim was kind of jacked up. Axle was jacked up. And the tie rods were jacked up. So the answer is no. I could not get back in it and finish the race. Shit happens, guys. Man, it was all my fault. Man, I cut across too quickly. I should have just stayed on the inside. And this one hurt. This one hurt real bad. Yeah, this accident is causing me to stay out for a while. I tore some stuff up. There'll be more on it later. But overall, just my fault. I'm just glad I was able to walk away. All right, guys. It's finally happened. Heat 2 did not go as planned. Nope. I might have made a mistake and cut across too soon, and I went flying. So, yep, it's the first time I roll one over, and let me tell you, it is not recommended. Okay, I'm not going to recommend that at all. Just shoulder pain for right now. It just hurts a little bit, so I'm going to stretch it out. Kart's fine. Thank you to everybody that put it back together for me. We're going to go out there, do a couple laps in the finals, make sure everything's good, and then try again tomorrow. Or I might just stay out there and try to finish up the finals. Depends how I feel. But I survived. I did better than Dylan Amp. He didn't survive. I did. Now for the finals. I should have sat out. That's the God honest truth. I was running off of adrenaline. Plus, the guys worked so hard to get this kart back together fixed. No, I did not put it on the table. I did not check anything out. I didn't rescale it. We just put parts back into it and sent it. I mean, listen. These MGMs, and I don't get paid to say shit, but these MGMs, you can flip the motherfucker and go out there and just be stupid fast. And I even check it. So it felt good. The kart felt good. And that was bad because the helmet went down and I'm like, oh, the kart feels really good. My shoulders bother me, but it's not killing me. How many spots can I make and can I run down the lead pack? That's what went through my mind. And that's probably the worst thing you can think about. After an accident like that, I should have just sat out. And they told me to sit out. But at this point, I was only going to do 2 laps to make sure that the kart was good. Kart felt amazing. I had the speed. Fuck it, why not? At this point, fuck it, why not? Why not go full send? You know how I am. Just go full send. I run off the track a couple times because I was pushing so hard. But it was just so fast. The kart just felt amazing. I went in, gave Terry a little bump. Perkins goes wide with Josh. I'm going to go on the inside of Perkins. And I'm coming through. There is nothing that's going to stop me from coming through. Except for myself. That's what's gonna. I mean, these guys put this cart back together. By the time I was in the ambulance, they had the axle out, they had the tie rods fixed, steering column fixed, spindles were good. I have one little bent kingpin crap, that ain't a big deal. And I went out there and just drove my wheels off. And Smoker did too, man. That kid was, Josh was in and out of the grass and all. But I drove the wheels off of it. I get by Terry. I'm thinking to myself, I gotta get by Smoke. I want to see how crazy I'm gonna do it to get by him. He does a really good job. I just need to calm down because I see the next. I'm only looking for the next person in front of Smoker. I'm not even really looking at Smoker. I'm looking at where can I attack to get by Smoker as fast as possible. But he was holding on real strong. He was doing a really good job. So I knew there was going to be a location on the track. I was giving him the bumper. I'm letting him know that I'm there. I give him a bumper, I think, 1 or 2 more times. And then I end up giving him the side pod. So there I overshoot the corner. That's my fault. I'm going to be able to run him back down in this left-hander. And then on the right-hander, the cart's just going to just roll right through this right-hander. It just rolls so well. Hook the corner, get a good run it right off the track. That's how good it rolled. I went right off the track, and Terry gets right by me. Now I have to get by Terry again. So I'm thinking to myself, like, Jesus, Jorge, just keep it on the black stuff. Don't go in the grass. Yes, sometimes we like cutting the grass. I don't know why, but just keep it in the grass. Here again, I'm going to go by. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to send it. Terry gets a little bit upset, but he's going to open the door. I'm going to go right back on the inside, and I'm not waiting around. And then my objective is to catch Smoker, and then Smoker's catching the guy in front of him. So I'm like, all right, now we're going to keep picking places off. I should have came in. They were waving for me to come in, but the adrenaline was pumping. The visor was down. It was go time. And you know how guys, everybody, it happens to everybody. Everybody puts, oh yeah, they have a plan of action. Once that visor goes down, screw the plan of action. All right, screw it. Especially how good this kart was feeling. The motor was pulling. I was like, screw this. I can still see the front pack. It was just in my mind. I can still see the leaders. They can battle it out. They can come to me. I can run them down. Halfway to go, and I'm like, okay, half the laps, the leaders have not walked on me. This is good. They're right up there. You can see them just battling it out. And then it's just in the back of my mind, I got to get to them. And here, Smoker's going to get up by a little bit by the 144. That's going to be my teammate. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to send it in. I'm going to give him the side pod. I'm going to give Smoke the side pod. I'm going to get him out of the way. I'm going to go after the 144. And then I'm going to try to run down the lead pack. That's all I was thinking about, is just how can I get back up there just to get to the lead pack. I see them. They're not pulling away. I actually see that I gained a little bit, so now I'm really pumped up. I'm going to get by the 144 as quickly as possible. I get an amazing run out, and then I'm just going to keep going as hard as I can. And they did an amazing job putting everything back together. I got to thank Mgm Chassis, Maximum Performance, Podium Products, CR Graphics helmet. I didn't mess up the helmet or anything. Thank God. I got to thank everybody that was out there. Fernando for sticking around. Job Barbosa for sticking around. You know, I got to thank Chuck, Bryce, Brian, Kelvin, everybody that looked after me after the race because I was hurting and the adrenaline was wearing off. This sport, I mean, there's nothing like it. The people in the sport make it that much funner. And having to be taken away from the sport for a while hits pretty hard. So I'm coming around this last corner, cart's just rolling. I make a mistake again, like I always do, pushing too hard. I was looking at Kevin, pushing too hard, boom, went off track, and then the motor shuts off. We checked everything except for fuel. And to be honest, it was probably the best thing that could have happened. It was probably the best thing that could have happened. Just pull it off to the side, check how everything went. I went purple. That means the kart was good to go for tomorrow. But it never did happen.